Hi, everybody. Welcome to Masks. No, Age of Wonder, a Masks actual play. Sorry, I had to mute something. I was getting an echo. My apologies. Try that again. Welcome, friends and enemies, to TTRPG. I forgot the rest of the intro, so I'm not going to pretend I don't have it up. My apologies. I'm Miguel. My pronouns are he, they. Oh, sorry. That was a no. It's okay. Sorry, I got a little feel there. It was the first time seeing that on
Oh,
the stream. So sorry, everyone. I'll be GMing today's episode of Age of Wonder here. The wonderful cast and guest, but then also another guest. So get excited there. Let's go around the table and have everyone introduce yourselves and your character, and then we'll do a quick recap and we'll get right into it. Let's go ahead and start out with Momo.
Hello, I'm Momo Shive, and I play Kalili, who is using the Bull Paylook. Um,
Thank you. And let's kick it over to to Izzy. Yes.
Hello, I'm Izzy. I use she, they pronouns. You're playing Micah, who uses they, she pronouns, and is playing the Nomad playbook, which I remember.
Thank you. And Nikki, tell us all about you.
I was supposed to be last. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
That was my bad.
We're all distracted. I have to fix all of the things.
You're
I
great.
am Nikki. I am producer here and very distracted this morning and have to fix some things. So I'm gonna end my thing there. There's a link to my donors choose. If you can give to my classroom, that's great. If not, I will end up paying for it myself, which is totally fine. It's how much I would do over the course of a year anyway. So yeah, that's all.
Right on. Thank you. And our amazing guest, Austin.
Hey, howdy, what's up? I'm Austin. My pronouns are he, they, or she, whichever you would like to use. Just go ahead, write just whatever feels right in your heart. That's what I recommend. And I will be playing Aisha Snow here, my guest spot, who uses the Yanis playbook.
Right on. Um,
Is my sound better? Okay, I had to turn up my gain. Okay, sorry.
okay.
I will not interrupt
No,
again.
no, you're great. All right, everyone. So last time we left our delightful trio, they were in the clutches of, no, that's not right. They were in the lair of one Grigette Gearsmith, aka Goggles, tech broker to the villains and gray area heroes, we'll call them, of Halcyon City. Between her and an alien friend that Cosmos summoned, a device was created to help y'all locate this mysterious Apollo hook that everyone keeps obsessing over. You know, if the hook were a person, it'd be like, why are you obsessed with me? But maybe it is the person. We don't know. We don't actually know what it is yet. That location was about to be revealed when one Aisha Snow, aka the Hunter, I believe, probably comes crashing in to interrupt the scene somehow. Aisha, why would you be at the this villain's lair? It's like kind of a
It's a
not like
club,
well
right?
known, right? It's
We're
kind of
eating
like
cheese
a
sticks. It's a club.
secret. It's a well-known secret kind of thing, right? Everyone knows that Goggles owns this club and has her big fancy office in the upstairs, like the luxury suite kind of thing, etc. And yeah, indeed, our heroes are sitting around eating cheese sticks while this device is getting made. But what brings you here tonight, this
Uh,
seedy
I,
evening?
I'm here to take the place down. I'm sick of this. Open secret.
Oh, I love this. I love this so much. Do you just come crashing in? Are you doing a little reconnaissance? Like, tell me about it.
Yeah, I come. I definitely come out of like an air duct or something. Like I don't come crashing in. I come like sneaking in.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And so from your perspective, maybe like from your air duct, you can see, the insides of Goggles's it's like a suite / office / workshop, right? It oversees the happenings of this nightclub, and there are 3 individuals sitting there, kind of lounging, we'll say, cheese sticks and other heavy apps, spread around a nice looking coffee table, and Goggles herself is preoccupied, kind of working on some device with what looks like to be a frog person.
I get out my phone and I text Bramble.
Oh, right, because you would know. Yeah, you definitely recognize Bramble.
Hey, what are you doing right now?
And so have we run into each other since we knew each other before?
No, it's probably like your last text to me is probably like June of last year or something.
Okay, so you haven't seen me since my transformation.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So
it feels like likeness enough for like I have a lot of questions, but the first one is
the last time you saw me, I had like curly brown hair and no spots, and was very teeny bopper, like into like boy bands and shit. So she texts back, I'm eating mozzarella sticks. What's up?
Like at a restaurant?
Not really.
I send you a photo from the air ducts, of all of you, with a question mark.
Are you spying on me? What the fuck?
No, yes. Legally, right this second, yes. Why are you? Leave the room.
What are you doing?
Just get everyone out of the room.
That's not. And you see me like lean over and whisper, to Cosmos and Pyro. Hey, so this friend I had from band camp, is here. And once
Invite them over.
When did you go to band camp?
like 5 years. You know what band camp is?
I mean, it just sounds. Well, I assume it's some sort of camp where you do something with bands.
Sure, marching. And you know how I like was in the color guard. I had like the flags and shit. It's that, but like then a bunch of other geeks with musical instruments, as well. And we march. Anyway, that's beside the point. That was years ago, before all of this, and they're in the air vents, and she says to try to get everybody out of here. I'm not sure why. Do I just like tell her no?
Yeah, no, that's a poisoning. We've got a classic poisoning through the air vent situation. Your friend has betrayed you.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Is this like a friends to enemies situation?
For sure.
I've read about that in like this comic I've been reading. And,
Yeah, you have. Okay. I think Bramble shoots
I'm
out
so
a
sorry.
vine and like grabs Hunter and pulls them down to our table.
Just through the vent.
Like, yeah, because like clearly we know where, like, judging from the trajectory of the photo.
There's probably like one vent in here. Like this is like a supervillain. They're like they have to have one vent for like the hero that wants to sneak in, but they're like, I can't have more than one. You get one.
Mm-hmm.
Only one hero at a time.
Yeah, like come on
It's
now.
to bottleneck them,
Make an appointment.
right?
Yeah. I mean, I
You want me to
think
roll like unleash my powers.
I was thinking,
or...
you know what? Yes, just because I want to throw a little unknown into the mix. Why not?
Oh, that's an 11.
Oh, absolutely. It's like it's like you move with both like not overwhelming force, but like it's like your vines are very forceful, but yet also very precise, right? It's like they lash out, and instead of just like crushing the vent or ripping it apart or anything. You find the little latch thing, and whip it open, and then the vine split while it's like opening, grabs Hunter, and then the other half of the vent the other half of the vine just closes the vent back up like nothing happened, right? And then all of a sudden, Aisha, you're sitting on like a nice kind of armchair love seat facing these three.
You see, so the suit is like mostly black with like white accents, like classic spandex suit. The symbol just looks like almost like a comic bubble, like POW or something, like a circle, almost like a sun. And it's
cool.
white. And then the mask has like a cutout along the sides, and there's two like Bantu knot like buttons.
Nice.
And then there's like a cutout for like a mouth.
As you plot down from the workbench, Goggles just kind of looks over. Huh, about time someone got you out of there. Figured you were getting bored. And then just goes right back to the work.
Eileen told. I didn't ask if I could swear.
Yes, he can.
Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing here? Eating mozzarella sticks?
You answered your own question. We're eating.
Do you want some?
No,
I hold up the basket of mozzarella sticks.
Is this the friend who tried to poison everyone?
Oh yeah, wait, just kidding. Yeah,
What
you're
are you talking?
like
1 second.
the enemy now or something.
Hey, do you dye your hair? I know I haven't seen you in a while.
No, so I try that and it doesn't fucking work. The next morning, it's just this color again.
Oh, you don't want it this color?
No.
It goes with your eyes. I don't know.
I think it looks nice.
I think it looks nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, me too. So
I think she tries to like touch your face.
The fuck are you doing?
Is it makeup or?
No.
Oh.
It's photos. It's like chlorophyll or some shit. Like her spikes grow longer. Like she's feeling very uncomfortable being looked at.
You look great.
Thanks. So do you. Long time no see.
Yeah. So anyway, back to my first question. Why the fuck are you guys here right now?
Because we need some shit.
There's other people who make things. I was gonna take this down tonight, and it's weird.
Oh, like we're
take
not
this
here,
down.
so
Just the poisoning. Exactly what I don't. How do you know each other?
We almost got poisoned.
From your band's camp.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Band's camp.
Yeah, you know, what happens at band camp.
In my head, this is the band camp from Formations, the Monster Hearts game. So
Amazing.
all connected.
It's all connected. That band camp was a fucking nightmare. I
mean, you could take it down after we leave.
or not. This isn't the enemy.
Oh yeah, that's right. If you want to take something
why are they
down,
in events threatening to poison people?
No, not her. I'm talking about Goggles.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay. Let's
What
get
about
names.
Oh,
you're not the enemy.
You've got
you're cool.
really good mozzarella sticks, but the Wonders.
The Wonders are the enemy.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna take
No,
them down.
you're not the. Okay, the Wonder. Who are you guys? I mean, I know you, but what should I call you when you're here working?
I'm Bramble.
Oh, that's really cute.
Thanks.
Right. So
Introduce yourselves.
I'm Pyro, and she kind of waves and makes a fist and just glowing, just a hot glow.
Oh, that must be. You gotta be careful because
You
plant
kind of see Bramble kind of lean toward the glow,
it's like a sun kind of glow. It's
like
like
a
Oh,
flower
sick.
that like, she doesn't realize she's doing it.
Oh my god, I love that.
I love that.
Am I? Do I like walk into something?
Oh,
Yes.
we're having a meeting
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a meeting.
and
Okay.
snacks.
You can hear she offers mozzarella sticks again. You can.
No, I don't eat
Fried mushrooms?
Okay.
Who are you?
It's
Cosmos.
okay. You can, yeah.
So, Cosmo?
Cosmos.
Cosmos.
Why are you trying to poison these people?
I'm not.
JJ
I
coughs
don't-
up.
Then why
one of
are you in the
mozzarella
vents?
sticks.
I'm not. Can discuss that at a later date, not when we're sitting right here with the dude.
It's incredibly suspicious that you won't try the mozzarella sticks.
It is a bit.
I don't
Did you
eat when
poison
I'm-
the mozzarella sticks?
I don't eat when I'm working, guys. I like do a lot of flips, and like my stomach
You
gets weird
just-
when I eat cheese.
That tracks. I mean, fried mushroom though. We also have fried pickles.
There are those. Yeah.
Fried
Also,
pickles are fucking good.
They're
Oh god, I
literally
love fried
harmless.
pickles.
Like,
Hey.
I would never actually dip an actual pickle in ranch, but a fried pickle in ranch is really good.
it's a different ballgame.
Most things in ranch are good though.
This is so weird. Okay,
You
so
ever dip pizza in ranch?
no.
As a Midwestern DM, I have to say yes. GM.
Okay, so the Wonders
Yes.
are the bad guys.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
They're capitalist
stealing shit.
colonizers.
Yeah, also, have you seen
That-
these
Things are not
costumes they
wrong.
want us to wear? I
No.
don't have one on me right now.
No, wait. They asked you guys to join.
Not so much ass as forced us to join.
That part, yep. Forced.
So here's what happened. Cosmos came through a portal, was being chased by something really fucking scary. Pyro and myself and our brothers were hanging out, and we had to fight the thing. Well, we did a bunch of property damage, and it was millions of dollars, and it was either join the Wonders program or go to prison.
All Wonders.
Yeah.
She does not mention it's called the Small Wonders program. That's
Are any of you wearing your
embarrassing.
trainee vests?
She's as soon as she
No.
saw somebody looking
Trash.
at us, she's taken it off already and shoved it in her bag.
Yeah, I have mine like it's been off and it's just like hanging out of my back pocket. Like
I lost mine.
That's fine.
I mean, why don't you just like switch up your costumes? How are they? Why don't you guys have like masks on? What are you doing?
Cause like no one can fucking touch me.
Yeah, but like the
Mhm.
Wonders can make you wear vests and shit.
They actually can't.
That's true.
yeah,
for
we
long.
kind of take those off.
We're
You all-
pretty cool.
Speaking of, you all get a little buzz on the device, whatever
Oh,
device you have. A news alert. There are protests like starting outside of the Wonder Tower. It's called their HQ, right? Both their corporate and hero HQ, as allegations are being raised throughout the internet of bad doings on their part based on the Instagram accounts y'all set up, but also Senator, I can't remember her real name, so we'll go with her superhero name of Blink, is also lodging some sort of complaint or trying to start an investigation into the Wonders, and it's getting a lot of media traction, we'll say.
And you see Hunter like take their phone out and like this never gets my fucking mask for the face ID. What is holy shit?
We did that.
Okay, so maybe they're bad guys.
They're
Also, we're
definitely
friends
bad
with
guys.
Blink and Pantom and
The Dawn Brigade.
the Dawn. We're friends with the Dawn Brigade and the Midnight Marauders now.
Who are just
Yeah.
a spin-off of the Dawn Brigade.
She's bragging you would know who they are. Like,
Yeah. No. The Hunter's like, no, you've been. I mean, I'm sorry I haven't texted you in a while. But it sounds like you've been doing good. You look great.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, she's been doing wonderfully.
That's great. You seem great, Pyro. Cosmo, I don't know if you think I want to kill you still, so I'm not sure how you feel.
Cosmos?
Yeah,
Cosmos.
There's an S on the.
There's an
end.
S.
Yeah.
Cosmos. Okay.
There, yeah, there you
Like
go.
space and stuff. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Oh. Okay.
She's an alien.
Basically.
Oh, basically.
I mean,
Like, are you not an alien? Are you just a person who happened to be in space?
okay, first of all, that's very offensive to space. Second, it's unclear.
Oh, like you don't remember.
You don't remember. I'm going to get more cheese sticks. I'm going to get more
Okay.
cheese sticks.
Yeah.
Sick.
They don't move. You just pull out their phone. I'm going to order on the app.
Oh, could you put some fried pickles in there too?
Yeah, sure, obviously.
Thanks, Cosmos.
So, Bram, what are you up to these days besides hanging out with these two?
Oh, also you you call her Vanna. That's what she
Yeah.
went by. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like, so my little brother is in the Guys and Chairs program.
Oh, okay.
And
He
Pyro's
waves.
little brother is
Wait, like in this room?
yeah. Our brothers are here with us.
They're like
we
in their own
recently-
corner eating their own
Yeah,
snacks
we
right now.
I, like, looked
recently
over.
kicked their asses. And so then she's like, "Oh yeah, JJ, this is Aisha," and JJ's eyes like widen because I tell JJ everything, so JJ knows exactly who you are.
Just like an awkward wave, but then you can tell like the flight suit, wingsuit that he's wearing is like super greasy because he's just been wiping his hands on it like from the snacks.
15-year-old boys, let me tell you. Anyway, she's like, yeah, this is from band camp.
Yeah, but just make sure you call me Hunter when you see me like this.
Right, Hunter. Like makes it like writes it down on his hand or something.
It's so kind he's gonna wipe away immediately.
Yeah.
He just like he's already like doing this, he doesn't even remember. Just ink and grease on everything. Shadow's there too. Our other Pyro's brother. Slightly older than JJ, but
Yeah, he has powers now. He is in the Guys and Chairs. It's a thing.
I don't really do
Yeah,
chairs
it's a-
anymore.
So
Yeah.
edgy.
He's just sulking.
I mean, I like your new look. If you want, when we're not working, we should catch up.
Yeah, definitely. But like, why? Okay, so you thought you were gonna take down this whole place by yourself?
I mean, it's yeah.
Your goggles just chuckle.
Kind
You're
of.
And
one
then
dude. I can fight one dude.
She's a big lady.
Yeah, you're kind of ambitious, huh?
It's just one. I mean, no, it's just one. It's one dude. But a lot of bad happens through here. So I'm like, if you take out one dude, it takes out a lot of bad stuff.
Just a quick. Goggles is a lady.
Oh, okay.
She's a Brigitte is her name. The et makes it a lady. I was
True.
so
That's just science.
quick sidebar. I've been playing Triangle Strategy, and I have this obsession with like the made-up European names that JRPGs have in them, and I was like, I need to make one myself. Like
They're really,
Brigitte.
Yes.
JRPGs are really doing their best. They're
They
like,
are.
I don't know, white people come to those names like,
I'm like-
Stephanie.
Right?
Yeah.
Quick,
Yeah,
give me a
so-
white name.
Stephanette.
Stefanette, yeah.
I'm writing that down for-
Regato.
That's it.
Right.
That's
I
the
got the
one.
cheese. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we have this thing we gotta look for. Like, do you want to help us?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I'm not. I mean, yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
as you say that, you hear something. It sounds like a cell phone notification. Like a Bing, etc. Not like the search engine, but that's still a thing. And then Goggles looks up from her workstation. She goes, "We got it." Oh, you're not gonna like this.
What?
She's like, "I know where the Apollo hook is."
Oh.
By this time, there's like monitors, TVs, and things like the whole layer business. By this time, the local news has caught up with the protests that are happening and stuff, and it's like on like one of the screens and stuff. She just points at the tower on the photo. She goes, "That's where it is."
I mean, we kind of saw that coming.
Yeah.
So you have to break into the tower to.
Well, we don't have
get-
to break in. We kind of fucking live there.
Okay,
Yes.
but you.
Well,
The coffee ordinance
clarification,
is
this
ridiculous.
is the actual like corporate headquarter tower of the Wonders. Y'all live in an apartment building run by them.
Got
That's like you live in Wellington Heights, the neighborhood. This is like downtown Halcyon.
Gotcha. Okay, in that case, we fucking work there. There. Problem solved. We work
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but you guys like caused all of the hoopla. You don't think they're gonna figure out that was you and
No,
turn your badge
because
in?
we had
We-
fucking glitch on it. So
Yeah. It was really cool.
So you,
That's
but
it.
the thing you want is probably still like locked away somewhere, right?
I mean, if they know what they have, then yeah, probably locked and guarded.
Mhm.
Well, I think I am capable of sneaking in places.
Can you like hunt it down?
Yeah. Are you making fun of my name?
No, I just like that's what you do, right?
Yes. Thank you. Okay. I'm just a lot of people. I get that. It's just like you more than you think. People say that, and they're not.
Under the
I like
Thank
how
you.
Pyro's too thembo to make like a mean joke.
Mhm.
It was totally serious.
No, like
Under the table,
yeah.
Micah like gives Pyra like just a fist bump, like nice. It's not subtle.
Pyro's hands are always in fists, so it's like they are very fist
Ready.
bumpable.
Ready
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
Pretty and like they kind of give you a nod. They're like, oh yeah, I got a fist bump from Cosmos. Fuck yeah. They're like sick.
We named that alien Lyra, I think. I'm going by this piece of paper. Cosmos, your frog friend, comes over. She's like, "Well, this is seems like good news for you. You know where the thing is." She starts like fiddling with a device on her own. You see kind of a portal starting to open. She's like, just give me a ring when you find it, and I'll bring it before the galactic.
I'm sorry.
Whatever.
Is there a frog person talking now?
Anura,
what you said?
thank you.
Don't.
We are
Oh.
a widespread species.
can't
No,
I have
that
a
was
rebellion
me.
to get
That
back
was
to.
that was me,
That was
Austin,
Austin
asking.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yes. She's
Okay.
an Anura, which is like a frog person alien. She's like, I have a rebellion to get back to, but good, best of luck. And just
You too.
Also, there's a
Thanks for
talking
luck.
bringing it out.
crocodile. Just so you're ready for that. There is a talking crocodile called
And
Krokmosur. Just so you're ready
cabbage?
for that.
Oh yes.
true.
Cabbage.
He's like their caseworker.
Good luck with your rebellion.
Oh, it's more of, it's not like a real rebellion. It's just kind of a vibe. That's what we
Oh,
call
wow.
ourselves.
Oh, okay.
But we're sure to pick a fight with someone sometime soon.
Sure.
It's just a matter
Well,
of time.
yeah. I mean, let me know if you need anything. Thanks for stopping by, I guess. See you
Mhm.
later.
She scribbled down like an email address. Like, hey, yeah,
I will hang on to this.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I don't know, tucks it in the sleeve.
Yeah. She pops out.
Was that a anthropomorphic frog person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nara.
Anara. Okay, that was the name is Anara, or is that
Yes.
okay? Good to know.
Yes. I love it.
I just had a really good idea.
Mhm.
Ooh, okay.
What if we just left the planet and we joined the rebellion, and then none of this is our problem anymore?
I do love a vibe.
Uh,
I mean,
that's there are so many people on Earth that I care about though, and like
Like 7.
if
What happens when you have siblings?
if we leave,
I
call
mean,
back to
it's
the last episode. If we leave, there's so many people like they're colonizing shit.
I mean, they kind of
They're stealing
that.
shit from people.
yeah. I mean,
Okay, let's be real. If 3 teenagers question mark I say as I look at Cosmos were able to make like fake Instagram accounts and expose them, how smart could they be? It can't be that hard. You could probably stop them and go join our space rebellion if you want.
Dick.
Why not both?
Like it can't be that hard.
Then we don't have to work for the Wellingtons anymore.
Yeah, I'd really like to not that like that's been our goal this whole time, and I think like this is the most ambitious way we've thought of doing that is to like take them down from the inside, but like I think it's pretty badass of us. If I'm
Maybe after we
honest.
take them down, we yeet out into space to the rebellion.
I do like
Brilliant
that
vibe.
idea.
Yeah.
Well, space is kind
Season
of far.
2 in space. Fuck yeah.
The Hunters is like space is kind of far to ramble.
I'm
Well,
sure there's
I got
stuff.
it under control.
Yeah, Cosmos is like
Eventually.
No,
the
super.
pro of space.
It's true.
Space
No,
Bro.
yeah.
Space
Yeah.
bro.
Plus, we have like a friend of a friend who lives in space that we could totally, I'm sure, could like reach out
Yeah.
to. It's like
I'm sure. Yeah.
coiled serpent, some shit. I don't remember his.
I don't know if there's anything. I mean, I'm sure there's things to hunt in space.
No, yeah. I mean, it's more like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we'll talk later. It's personal stuff.
Oh, do you have siblings too?
Mhm.
I won't confirm or deny my existence of siblings in front of people who don't know who I am outside of this.
Gotcha. Okay.
Fair.
Let's go then. Did you come with a vehicle? Cause like we took public transportation here.
No. I just like run and jump really good.
I mean, that's cool.
Goggles looks over. I've got you covered. She's like, just head down to the garage. Ask them for the hovercraft.
We get a hovercraft?
Fuck yeah.
JJ's eyes light up.
No, you two are not coming with us.
Yeah, we should leave you guys here in the club.
Does that seem smart?
No, we actually shouldn't. They need to go home.
Yeah, but you think they're gonna stay home?
No.
They. Okay, you can't leave them. You guys know what happens in this club, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
Grigette
Am I?
has already agreed that those two do not work for her. They do not drink. They do not do drugs. They do not do anything that a 15-year-old should not be doing.
Exactly.
But you're worried if you leave them at home, they won't stay home. Like, what if you leave them here?
They'll stay here because Goggles won't let them leave. Right, Goggles?
Look, I am a lady of my word. So these young men, no longer in my employ. I'm not gonna keep them here. I think of myself something of an honorable villainess, you know. But if you wish to leave them in my care, I will make sure no harm comes to them and that they don't get up to any you know,
They can do
any of
small
that stuff you
shenanigans.
bullet pointed out.
That's it.
I'll keep them fed and keep the sugar water to a minimum. They're both already like guzzling a soda. I'm like, just
I mean, what do you think, Van?
It's fine with me. And like
Yeah.
she like whispers like I mean, Shadow's an adult, so like I don't, you know, like we can't, like, kind of remind you that Shadow and I are like almost the same age.
Yeah,
So,
but he's still my little bro.
I know.
I
but,
guess
like,
yeah. I just worry about him. He's kind of like all I've got left.
I think they're gonna be fine here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She goes to give Shadow a hug before they leave.
He
It's like the
you know,
most awkward hug ever.
he's like reluctant, you know, like, come on, sis.
And she
Bramble
like
does a
ruffles his
noogie
hair.
on
Oh
JJ.
yes, you do.
She ruffles
just
his hair.
like- He's like, oh, I just got that perfect. You know,
Yeah, well,
he tries to use his weird, like, shadow powers to like ruffle, like, you know, like to quaff it or
Yeah.
something. It's like a hair dryer coming out of his hands, but of just like shadowy
yeah.
energy.
I love that. Just don't do anything stupid, okay? Like,
Van looks at Shadow and goes, "If you do anything that you shouldn't be doing, that your sibling would not approve of, I'm gonna post our prom photos all over the internet."
No, the one with the
Yeah.
corsage and my goofy look.
yeah.
Fine.
Before all of this. And JJ, if you do anything that we wouldn't approve of,
Huh? A meatball falls out of his mouth.
I want you to consider all of the things that I have video of.
No, you wouldn't.
Oh yeah.
Even the
Yep.
sing along.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would. She would definitely do it. She's ruthless.
And the one of
okay?
you dressed as Elsa when you were doing the sing along.
Oh, I love it. Fine, we'll stay here. We'll be good as long as I get more of these meatballs.
Sure.
So y'all head to the, what did I say, the garage? Maybe, yeah. Goggles just like tosses like a set of keys your way, you know. Nice, Pyro. Like, yeah, just use a little fob. You'll see. When you get down there, yeah, there's classic, you know, villain's garage. There's,
Yeah.
you know, luxury vehicles. I don't know brands, so we're just gonna leave it at that. You know,
There are cars. You've seen them. You've all seen them.
The
One-
shiny
The ones you
kind.
can't
big-
afford.
one of those like Jeep things on big wheels. You know, like
One of
really
those the
huge,
doors
like
open up.
like that Zoolander car before
Land
the
Rover.
tragic accident. Yeah, exactly, the doors. But then like under like Pyro, you probably do the little and you
Yeah,
see like some
definitely.
lights go off under like this big tarp, you know, and it's like this sort of like
Ooh.
not quite the size of a tank, but it's like pretty big, right?
Mm-mm-mm.
Does anyone unveil it?
Oh, of course.
Guess that's
Vines
us.
just fully just pull that off.
Yeah, and it's fully on brand for Goggles. Like it has like 4 giant gears that like are like the logo on her, you know, things and stuff that seem to be like, instead of wheels, right, they're just kind of like laid out flat, and then on top of it it's like your classic like fantastic car kind of situation, but it's like black, and a couple of lightning bolts have been painted in on the sides. There's no like weaponry or anything like that. It totally looks like it's, you know, it's for like flying and cruising, we'll say.
I want to make sure
It's
it's not
4.
trapped.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, we don't even have to roll anything. We'll say you have an astute enough eye. You give it a look over.
Like you all get to get in the car. I'm like, whoa, and I like get in.
Yeah, nothing happens. You're good. You don't sense any sort of trappings.
All right, it's chill.
Yeah, we told you Goggles is cool. Like, well, I mean, as cool.
Is
as
Goggles
they
cool?
can. I mean, if you, in comparison with the Wonders, Goggles is really fucking cool.
I
Okay,
mean,
yeah, but like she literally said villainess. Like I,
and then she laughed.
You know-
like it was ironic.
It was
I
like a
think-
funny joke.
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
shot at me like 6 months ago. Like what are you?
That's
Well,
true.
what were you
I mean,
doing
what's a
when you
couple
got
shots?
shot at?
Were you breaking into the vents
Were
of
you
her
trying to poison people?
establishment through the vent? Oh, Cosmos, I think you're onto something.
Liz, I've been trying to tell you.
Shit, we should keep an eye on this one.
That's what I'm saying.
They're cool. It's fine. Cosmos, I assume you have like the most flying experience. Do you want to drive this shit?
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And they'll
throw the
hop in the
keys over
front
too.
seat.
Mhm,
They have no flying experience. They have some flying experience. They're terrible at it.
mhm.
I like
But-
to imagine you get in the seat and you're like, all right, ship, activate mind link.
Go ahead and
Ship.
go up,
Yeah, nothing.
my God.
hover.
It has like that. Like it turns on, right? But it's just kind of idling there. The radio, that's not radio, whatever it has, whatever music turns on, and it's like yacht rock,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ship find U.S. 1980s musicals.
Do you know how to use a? Do you know what you're doing?
Clearly,
Okay.
They're a space pro. They
Are they
I
a
do this
space
all the
pro?
Yes.
actually, I'm very well known in the space
Youngest
pro
person
community.
to do the thing with the fast thing, kind of like like she's like Han Solo but fucking cooler.
yeah.
Han Solo's incompetent as hell, though.
Okay, fine. Like
Well, that's
Han
his
Solo
problem.
but a genius and fucking cool.
problem.
Yeah.
I'm just okay. We're just
Anyway,
yeah. Okay.
Bramble gets into the back seat.
I get in the back seat.
I think Cosmos, you probably take a few beats, trying to do vocal commands for you. You start seeing like, there's like a steering wheel, there's like a little lever for
I
like
use my
elevation and
hands.
stuff. It's pretty like
Y'all are
retro,
wild here. Yeah, this is okay. I mean, sure.
there's not
Ah.
even, I think maybe you've had, experience with like manual commands before where it's kind of like an orb you just put your hands on and then you think into it, right? Like less vocal, more just like, but this is the most hands-on you've ever seen probably.
Oh, you really haven't done the. Okay, cool. This is fine. You know what? I did this once back in outer space. This is good. All right, here we go. And yeah, I guess active. The ship moves. I would like to move the ship. And they do like they wing that Lamborghini like pretty hard. Like fuck capitalism.
I
And
like
then-
I like the idea that as you like peel out of here, Bramble kind of slides like closer to the hunter in the back seat because of the gravity.
Yeah.
I think when you hit the
Heck,
Lamborghini,
And Pyro just
like-
shoots you a look, Hunter. They're just like,
I look at Bramble. Is there? Are you guys like?
She's like my best friend.
they like shoot a look, but then like it's quick. It's like shoots a look and then they just look away.
like just best friend? You're just friends?
Yeah, like I went to prom with her brother.
Oh, okay. Hey, you said, do you like her brother?
No, gross. Gross, no.
Okay. I'm not-
No.
You camp was a long time ago. I wasn't sure where things fell for you. You were still figuring it out.
I figured it out.
Cool. That's good. That's good. I love that for you. So what's the plan when we get there? Because I don't work at this place. Should I meet you inside? Should I find my own way in? I can do that. I
I
just
mean,
want to
there's so many
know.
people in the Small Wonders program. Like, what if you just put one of these on and, like, she pulls back out her little, like... I mean, mine has a bunch of holes in it. Pyro, is yours intact still?
yeah, it's right here. It's-
oh yeah, 'cause of all your
throws
spines.
it. Yeah, I throw it at Hunter, like
Mhm.
to like the face. Like she's aiming for the face, but
Bramble shoots a vine out and grabs it real quick. He's, like, kind of confused and then hands it to...
I look at Bramble again. Are you really sure she doesn't like you or something? I feel like the vibe is like
On the way.
I don't know if I interrupted a moment with the whole cheese stick thing.
No.
So you're singles still.
It's hard to
Okay.
date when people can't touch you, you know?
I mean, okay. I mean, that's, yeah, okay.
These cover everything. like almost everything. They're everywhere almost.
I mean, there's lots of ways to be with something besides
Like the
touching them.
squishy bits are fine, but like anywhere, like mostly everywhere.
Does it like hurt to get touched?
Nah, it might hurt you, but doesn't hurt me any.
Well, I think it's beautiful.
No, yeah, I
And it
super
looks
agree.
really cool. And like it probably wouldn't hurt that bad anyways, so
No, I don't. I think this one likes enough. It's not a huge
Bramble starts to
deal.
feel very awkward and shoots a text to Cosmos like, "What is happening right now?"
Even before seeing the text, like Cosmos turns up, I'd assume is Jesus Christ Superstar.
Cranked it. At this point, you're getting
Cosmos
pretty
has no
close.
time for teen drama.
Right. At this point, I think you're getting pretty close to the tower. On your way out of the garage, when you dinged the Lamborghini, I think it caused like a little bit of a. It was like you hit it hard enough that it scooted into the next car over. It's so like you didn't just get it; you got like a whole row of them.
Yeah.
But-
All right. Well, they should make
Well done.
these parking spaces wider.
Right. But as you're approaching, like you're maybe a few blocks from the building, and it's like the biggest, most imposing one, among these other high rises, skyscrapers, whatever. And yeah, there is a pretty large crowd forming. Their barriers have been erected. Behind them are more of those wonder bots that assaulted you along with Icarus a few days ago. Just like a whole just line of them, just preventing people from getting closer. There's no police presence or anything like that. All of the security, we'll call it, is wonder, provided by the wonders. It's either the robots or you see a silhouette high up in the air. Like there's the kind of floodlights have been set up and everything, right? So it's lit up, but you see like a silhouette with wings. So it's Icarus. He's kind of like surveying the area, and you can see kind of another floating vehicle near him as well. And
Van's gonna look for a goldenrod.
I mean, you can see her like by this point, you're like maybe a block up. You see her in the vehicle. Her staff is glowing really brightly as well, and it's almost like she has it aimed down into the crowd.
She leans over to the hunter and goes, "You remember that story I told you about Janet?"
Yeah.
And points.
Oh shit.
Call her Janet. Loudly. She hates it.
Yeah, okay. So I actually I don't think I should try and go in with y'all. I can get my own way in. I don't think the vest. I'm not good at. I'll meet you inside.
Yeah, you kind of do stand out a little bit.
Yeah. I like leans in. I do. Whatever happens here, I hope we get a chance to talk. Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
Cool. It's really. I'm glad this. I mean, not like this. I hope I was going. I'll tell you later. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Yeah. The car's still moving. I meant like when we stop.
Tuck and
Oh,
roll.
Thought you said you were good at jumping.
Rock and roll.
You for sure said that.
I mean, yeah, it's not a I just like when I need to.
I think you'd be able to easily, like jump and then land on a rooftop nearby.
Yeah, sure. I'm like,
dramatic
yeah,
exit.
I just thought, okay, yeah, I'll see you later. And like,
Just woo. Yeah, you
Bramble's
land
like,
on a rooftop,
"Oh,
probably.
That was cool."
It was alright, I guess. Like,
Yeah, I could do it.
But yeah, you land.
for your bookkeeping, I am switching into my civvies. I have a plan.
Nice. Oh yeah, so easy enough. You find a stairwell, etc. Kind of get down. As you exit the building, basically the crowd is, the protesting crowd is between you and Wonder Tower. I think I called it. And they were just gonna keep Wellington Tower because they name it after themselves, not the team. Yeah. How are we getting in? I'll come back to you three later in a second.
I start pushing my way up to the front.
Yeah.
And you said the front is barricaded with like robots.
Right. Yeah. Think of just like a police barricade, but it's instead of police on the other side. They're just kind of your standard robotic person robot
Hey, I don't know if
Wonder Box.
someone's like upgrading you, or if you have your own like code that lets you
Mhm.
communicate with me. But my name's Aisha Snow. I need to get inside. I'm part of the Young Wonders program. Uh, my identification number is 2884106. I have clearance. I just need to get on by. I'm using my mild mannered.
I'd say so. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll for it. I love this.
It's plus mundane.
Mhm.
12 plus 3, 15.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You said we don't have to. Okay, so there's not even a choice. Yeah,
Yeah, on a
absolutely.
hit they buy the facade, and
Mhm.
and 7 to 9 is choose one, but on a hit they just believe my lie.
Yeah, there's like, you start to get sort of like a generic, like message, coming out of this automaton that's like,
Mhm.
please stand back. Oh, like one of those like everyone needs to get back. And then from the building, like a door actually opens, like a few feet behind them, and like this really frazzled, kind of stressed looking technician comes out, with like a big iPad kind of deal, and it's like, yeah, come on, yeah, just get in.
Thanks. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I'm sure you're so. Don't even. I'll find it later. I'll go
Yeah.
clock in.
Great. No, yeah, we just need the backup right now. It's all hands on deck. Thanks
Yeah,
for
this
showing up.
is crazy. Yeah, I was supposed to get to the Atlas, the hook, the sun's hook.
Is that is that who you're reporting to? You look at elevator.
I don't
Your
know.
key card will just get you where you need to. I need to. These things are on the fritz again. And like starts like screwdrivering one of these.
I don't want to. I think someone in the protest took my card. Could I borrow yours? I can't find
Listen,
mine.
just hands you like a spare, like kind of like does a quick scan with it. It's like, yeah, this will just get you
Cool.
wherever you
Thanks.
need to go. Just
Thanks
turn it
so
back
much. You have a great night. Okay. Make sure you get some rest. Don't get it. Grab a pizza. You've earned it.
in. That's actually a good idea. I haven't eaten. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. And I go inside.
No. Yeah. Love it. You go. You start waving the.
I send a I send a selfie to Bramble, like with the key card.
Yes, absolutely.
She like smiles real big and she's like, "Oh, that's cool," and then like shows Pyro and Cosmos.
I mean, we could have done that too, Like,
Also, we could just like break through, but I
we have
guess
we could go into the roof. We got
subtlety is cool if you're into that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then we'll kind of shift over to you three with the selfie that gets sent over, and it doesn't, around that time you notice Icarus and the vehicle near him shift, and they start coming straight your way. He's shouting something of like a cease and desist. His suit has like a built-in PA system, right? So it's like a speaker's like like you're in your direction. He says, "Halt! This is restricted airspace."
Oh God.
And as he gets close, he goes, "It's you."
It's you.
And he sees the three of you, and he just his wings kind of, they go from like a flight to like a pokey kind of formation, and he's just coming right at you.
Van is going to put on her armor.
Yeah.
Barks up, spikes the long ones now instead of thorns.
Mm-hmm.
A couple inches taller, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Cosmos,
Yeah.
you're behind the wheel. Yeah, and you've got this angsty.
Oh, I'm still in the
winged-
thing.
Yeah, y'all are in the vehicle. You
Oh,
got
I'm
this
gonna run
angsty,
him down.
winged teenager. Oh, you just.
Yeah, it's a hover thing, so you probably won't like die. That is not the intent. I just kind of want to knock him over.
What are you gonna do? I mean, we can play chicken. I'm in a car.
Is there
my
like
guy.
a sunroof on this?
Yeah, there's no roof. Y'all are like, it's like a
Fucking
open. It's like a
perfect.
convertible style. Y'all are just
Oh,
Oh,
open
okay,
air.
cool.
Bramble's gonna use her vines to
Okay.
like. I'm assuming there's like special like gear for like for not falling out of this thing, right? Like everyone's buckled in.
I mean, there's seatbelts. Goggles didn't really build this thing for safety. You know what I mean? She's not like that.
She's gonna be like, I have an idea.
Stop.
Like,
So are you gonna try to like grab them with your vines?
no, I was gonna try to throw pyro with my vines.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, what if like I threw you into him?
Oh yeah, and then I could punch him right in his face.
Yes,
could punch
exactly.
him.
Fucking cool.
Okay, cool. Is she just like she gets into this like hyped up like she's psyched out stance, and she's just like her fists just start glowing and her feet start glowing.
Mhm.
And then I'm
Just like-
going to like to wrap vines around their waist and just
Okay.
like do one of these things and like
Like
fling
a
her up.
Fling her at Icarus.
You know those those fairy doll toys where you like
Mhm.
pull the thing and they fly?
You just like
Oh my god.
Savannah definitely had one of those as a kid.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Let's talk about, and now, is it probably in the move reference? Here we go, team mechanics. So I feel like we're entering battle with a dangerous foe
Sure.
as a team. So I'm gonna drop 2 in the team pool real quick. We'll just run through this, make sure we know. And for our purposes, shit, I was gonna say, the hunter can use the team points too, but we'll figure that out in a second. How y'all get back together. So we need to 2. Who's our leader right now? Is it still? I think we defaulted to
I
Bramble
think we
before.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
defaulted to me because I'm always the one
Yeah.
who knows everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
And you don't have influence over Cosmos, so
I still don't.
don't believe so.
yeah, no, I think I give influence to Pyro
Got
last
it.
time.
Okay, so we don't add one for that. What's everyone's purpose in
I'm
this?
directly engaging a threat. I'm gonna punch him in his ugly face.
To take
So your
that
purpose is to
fucker
take out
down 'cause
Icarus?
I hate him.
Yes.
Okay. Cosmos?
I can run support here.
Okay.
I guess just like make sure he doesn't get away, or I can make sure no one else comes up on us.
Mhm. But basically you're just engaging.
Yeah, we
with
all have the
the
same
squad.
goal of like.
So I think
Yeah.
it seems like we
dealing
have the
with
same
this
goal.
Asshole.
Yeah, deal with this immediate threat. I love it. Does anyone mistrust the leader of the team? I don't believe
Uh-oh.
so. Are we ill prepared or off balance? I don't think either, because we came in here pretty dedicated to throw
go.
hands. I feel like
Oh
so.
yeah.
Um,
Always ready to throw hands.
We'll call that 3 to the team pool then.
Nice.
So yeah, let's not shy away from using those, eh? Okay. So you go, Bramble, I'm gonna have you roll to unleash your powers again as you're tossing
This is my favorite role.
pyro.
Ooh. That's a 6.
Okay, go ahead and mark potential. You're able to pull it off, right? You're speeding, like Cosmos here behind the wheel, shooting, flying forward, we'll say.
Can we give a +1 to that? Because
Absolutely, you
like I
can.
feel like
Yeah.
Pyro would definitely be like, as Bramble's like vines are wrapping around, she's like, yeah, you got this. This was such a fucking great idea,
Mhm.
and we're
And
gonna
helping with the
smash his
momentum,
face.
like you're
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
to-
Yeah.
I'll just
yeah.
accelerate
Yeah.
a little bit.
I dig it. Yeah. So we'll call
Yes,
that. We'll use a
teamwork.
team. We'll use a team point that bumps you up to a 7. So it's a success. So now, I think you still mark potential for the low roll. B for the miss, but you know what? I'm just gonna say you do anyway, and we'll figure it out in post. Is that a thing we do?
Sounds good. I haven't.
But let's
advanced
talk
yet, so that's
about
great.
How I'll let you pick. Do you mark a condition, or do you want me to come up with how the effect is unstable or temporary?
Well, I mean, I think flying through the air is pretty temporary.
No, yeah, that's fair. No,
Um,
and
we need a backup plan for after. Yeah. Gotta
so let's say
figure out what
maybe
we're
your
gonna do
plan was
after.
like you're gonna whip Pyro at Icarus, and then once he's taken care of, you're planning to like grab her and bring her back. But because of the winds and like the way the vehicle is moving, you're able to whip her away, but then your vines snap off. They're a bit hardened. I think they're a little more brittle because you're in your bark form, than they usually are, and then they go flying. So it's going to take you a second to generate more vines before you can grab her. So we're just going to say it might be a separate roll. Pyro, I'd like you to now roll to directly engage the threat as you're just like barreling right at
Got it.
Icarus.
That's a 5.
5. Okay. Yeah, I think you go right.
Because I
Don't
don't
forget
add
Mark.
anything to it, right?
You add your danger.
Oh, my danger.
Mhm.
I'm dangerous. That's a 7 then.
Okay.
5 on a dice plus 2. That's a 7.
Then there you go. So even better. So we directly engage. So on a hit, you get one option from the list. You can either resist or avoid their blows because they're going to try to, get you back as well. Take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or you can impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Oh,
Exciting stuff.
okay. So I could, sorry, what was the first option?
Resist or avoid their blows.
Okay, no, she wouldn't do that. Or she can take something from them, or impress or surprise. I think she's gonna try to rip part of their wing situation off of them,
Mhm.
fuck your annoying ass flying, like not thinking that oh wait, we're probably both gonna go down. It's gonna be like,
No, this
let's
is
get these things out of here.
this is perfect. No, this is great. So that's totally what you do. You come in, you fly, you hit him, right? He goes kind of like back. His
I feel like she
suit-
grabs him and
Yeah, I think his flight suit has enough power that it's holding you both up until you start ripping into it. But as you do, it flies off of him, it shreds apart, and then all of a sudden it's like there's an eject almost in the entire suit he's wearing comes off of him, and he then but he's still flying without it, and his skin starts kind of glowing blue, and a sort of shimmer happens, and his entire form changes, and he looks similar because you've seen him before, that coiled serpent, the alien from the Dawn Brigade, very similar to him, but more human-like features. And he just starts glowing. He's like, "What have you done?" And he just takes you and he throws you back at the vehicle. And I need you to roll to take a powerful blow.
All right.
Van tries to reach her vines out to catch her, but because of what just happened, she can't, and she just screams.
If I can maneuver in some way to, I don't know if it's better. It's probably
Do
better
you want
to
to
not
hit the
hit her.
car?
Yeah.
You're
It's
like,
okay, it's
Can I
okay."
baseball bat?
That's an 8 on the dice.
Okay.
I don't know if I add or subtract for taking blows.
It's your conditions.
My conditions.
You add
Oh,
conditions.
So
okay.
I don't think you have any marked right now, though.
No, she wasn't quite angry yet.
Okay. So you land pretty hard. You hit the hood of this thing, and you're just hanging on now. It rattles the whole thing. Cosmos are having trouble keeping this thing together, and Icarus, beyond you is just it almost it looks like he's swelling with energy, and doesn't have anywhere to put it, we'll say.
This doesn't look too good.
Pyro, your option, since you rolled an 8, it's a partial hit or whatever it's called. You can either give your opponent an opportunity, lash out verbally to provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or the teammate can take advantage of your influence, or you can take advantage of influence over someone to inflict a condition. That's a very big move, or that's a lot of options in one move. But then you can either it's not even all of them yet. So the first one is just you lash out verbally.
Okay.
And that itself has 2 sub options. You can either provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence, which I think the only one you have influence on is Van, to inflict a condition, or you give them your opposition an opportunity or you can mark 2 conditions to not have to do any of those things.
And
He
Pyros
also has
Okay.
influence over
yeah.
Cosmos.
Oh, my bad.
Okay. Or I can, okay. What was the one with my opposition?
You give them an opportunity. You give ground and give them an opportunity.
Oh. I'll do the one where I mark 2 conditions.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. How's this
Spicy.
making you feel?
Um,
I'm guessing maybe angry.
feeling angry, but also kind of feeling kind of insecure.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Because
feeling
Icarus
angry
got
and
the
kind of, yeah. They're just like,
kind of got the better of
shit.
you.
Yeah, and they're just like, damn it, like this was supposed to be really cool. Like Van's idea was so good, and like they kind of feel like they kind of fucked it up, and then they're just like, shit. Like they're feeling kind of insecure about it. Like they're just like, shit.
I just like reach over the dash and like in the most comforting way possible, which is like the -2. No, negative like 4 because I have conditions marked -3. We'll just kind of like, hey,
Jesus.
you good?
You good?
The imagery
Yeah,
of that is incredible.
I imagine too, like getting like she's tough, but like that shit hurt. So she's just like
Mhm.
she's just like laying there on the hood of the hover. She's just kind of like, yeah, that kind of knocked the wind out of me. Yeah, I'm good. She's like trying to show that she's good, but she's definitely not good.
Just like
Definitely.
draped over the hovercraft.
And then
Yeah, like holding on, like. um, I could
behind
punch
you,
him again. I could punch him again.
I think you need to chill. Just like stay. You're fine. Like it's fine.
No, it's cool. I can.
No, it's not cool. You're not okay.
I'm good, Van. I'm strong enough. I've got this. Okay, like I could. He could throw me again.
Mhm.
You want to throw me again at him, and I can
Instead,
could-
Van's gonna use her vines to tie Pyro down to the chair.
to like
Wants to
seatbelt Pyro
Pin them
into
to the roof of the car.
You just grab them and
Well, I
then
grab,
like
put them in the front seat, and then
yeah,
buckle them in, and I'm like,
with your vines.
I'm really sorry, and then wraps the vines. This is for your own good. I love you.
I.
Is what's his face still?
Yeah,
being
so
large?
so as that he's just like swelling
gonna-
with energy.
I'm gonna be the monster.
Oh, snap. Okay.
He
Let's be
hurt
a
my
monster.
best friend,
Mm-hmm.
and now I have to hurt him.
So you hulk up, as they say, to like
Yep.
get your form a little bigger.
Frighten, intimidate, cow others with my monstrous form. Roll plus freak.
Yep.
Oh yeah. That's a 11.
Nice. So you get 2 options. You frighten others you're not intended to scare. You hurt someone or break something you shouldn't have. You feel like more of a monster afterwards. You marked a condition.
I
yeah,
need to
you gotta
break
pick
something
2 of
anyway
those.
to
it's
get
just
rid of my
one.
anger condition.
Okay. Oh, I guess you only pick one because you rolled high. So yeah, never mind.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Sorry, Cosmos. I'm gonna break the hovercraft. I keep breaking your shit. Every
Oh,
time.
this is not mine. I have no attachment to this.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to break the vehicle in some way.
So I think what happened is you you start to like plant up, right? Groot up or whatever. Like your bark gets thick. You get taller as you do. Your spines are getting bigger.
Rumble. Sorry. go ahead.
And Icarus like composes himself a bit. And he says, "You think an overgrown hedge is gonna take me out?" And he fires he just like some sort of energy blast at you, but similar to when this happened from in the warehouse, it just sort of feeds you, and you get bigger, and your vines and like your spikes start to get large, and then they start shooting and like cutting through the hovercraft. And he it's like it's almost like he's spent, right? Like all of that energy comes out, and then he all of a sudden doesn't. It's like just like not composes himself, but like he's not sure where he's at, or like he's got a very confused look in his face, and he looks at himself and he goes, no, and then just starts flying off, like leaves his team behind, who are still just like gasping in awe. But now you're crashing.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That I was like, no, we have to stop him. But the crashing part.
Quick shift in our point of view, right? And we see the hunter in the elevator of the building. It is like one of those external numbers, right? It's like on the outside of the building, and like glass things that you can see, and you just see this whole thing happen really quick in the air, and then the hover car looks like it's kind of falling into, like it's gonna hit like right where you're at, almost like you think it's gonna hit the building. And I believe that is where we're gonna take a break, and we will come back.
Hey, Austin, come be a guest. Anyway, we're gonna throw a car at you.
Hover car. Welcome back, everybody, to Age of Wonder, our Masks actual play here on TTRPG. We had a little bit of a shakeup in our players here over the break. Momo had to leave us. We're all super sad to see them go. But joining us is Glaza, and I'll let you tell everyone a little bit about. Oh, shit, did it? We literally just had a whole conversation about this.
It's okay. Hey everyone, I'm Glyza. I go by they them, and it's not the first time, and I know it won't be the last time, so don't worry about it when it comes to mispronouncing my name. I am a person of many hats. I am a writer. I am a streamer. I'm a podcast host, but I'm also a TTRPG performer personality, and you can find all of my stuff at Classical Glyza. Just search for it, and I'm the only Classical Glyza there.
And tell us about who you'll be playing today.
Oh, I will be playing Jane Paladin, the Legacy. She is the 6th Lady Paladin from her family, and her family is a well-known basically it runs in the family where the paladins basically give their superpower, their super strength, and their invincibility to whoever is next in line. And Jane has just received her superpower, so she does have a lot to prove, but she's also very, very there's a lot of generational trauma there, is basically what I'm trying to say. And that's Jane, somebody that is trying to impress her father.
And as part of Jane's quest, we'll say, to keep up the family traditions, you find yourself patrolling the hallways of the Wellington Tower, HQ to both the Wonders, the hero team, and their corporate endeavors, a little real estate, a little retail, crypto mining, all of that stuff. And the whole gamut. Walmart's, they probably own Walmart. I don't know. You're patrolling the hallways. They've called in favors, called in some reserve members to help protect the building from a protest that's looming large outside as their Walmart. Yes, thank you. That's what it is. Savannah. Etc. You're up a ways, probably middle of the skyscraper, probably the 30th floor, something like that. I don't know how big buildings are. I'm in Missouri. They're not big here. And you're patrolling with a semi-retired member of the Wonder crew, Biff Wellington himself, aka the Minotaur. He is a Minotaur, human man who was transformed into a Minotaur by he goes by Biff. It's actually, I forgot. I say forget his William, but he goes by Biff. Anyway, he's kind of ageless. The Minotaur transformation, like that classic, like he doesn't age anymore kind of deal and stuff. Like probably 90 himself, but he's still very Minotaured up. He's one of the original Wonders. Started the whole conglomerate, and he's probably boring you with some story about some villain whose jaw he broke in the 60s, kind of thing. But before we get to that, we shift to where we left our heroes, falling out of the sky in a broken hover car, hurtling towards a building. Hunter, you see them coming. You're in the elevator you're in. You see them coming right your way. How do you? Yeah.
I hit the emergency stop. And I'm like, okay. You practice. This is gonna be fine. And I pull my mask out of my bag and I put my mask back on. I'd like to unleash my powers. One of my powers is energy absorption. I want to absorb this kinetic energy that's about to happen.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, let's roll for that.
Okay. That is plus freak, right?
That sounds right. Yes.
Okay. Uh, it's not bad.
I would like to. I assume that we can also do things from within this crashing vehicle.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you'd have some time to. I'm sorry. What was the roll?
I got a 7.
Okay.
So we
So
just
that'll-
squeaks by.
Okay. So yeah, this car comes. The three of you, or I guess the other three are in the vehicle. Momo's still there. Pyro is still in the car, right? Even though they're not with us. Hits and comes right through the window, and I think you're able to get like a grip on it, and then yeah, you just begin to like absorb all of the energy from the crash, kind of minimalizing it. And the three in the vehicle are able to hit, like you come through the building, but you're not hurt that bad. A couple bruises, cuts here from flying glass and stuff. However, oh sorry, yeah, go.
You please finish, and I'll explain why.
But it's not quite enough to keep Pyro from flinging forward. And as like you're absorbing the energy, it kind of has to go somewhere, and it goes. It's almost like you're a conduit, right? And it goes down, and this is the unstable bit, I think. You start crashing through floors. You end up kind of like maybe 3 down, and like somewhere in this whole chaos, Pyro just goes, and she's lost in the rubble somewhere. But everyone else is relatively safe. But there is now a big hole in this building.
The way I feel like it looks is like I'm like, this car hits me. You just hear shit as we're going through the floors, and that spot in the suit that looked like a little like weird abstract art of a sun like glow, like flares as we're crashing. And then like when we finally stop, I'm like on the ground, and it slowly goes out, and I set up. Fuck. Is everybody okay? Can you hear me?
Are you okay?
Can I just am really sad I haven't gotten to roll yet.
Yeah.
I would like to roll dice.
Yeah.
I think I will also unleash my powers and the sort of like little hand cannons because I think the rift creators that that she has as we start going through this wall. Cosmos is kind of like and will like throw both hands out to the side and attempt to cast like a shield around the ship.
Yeah.
Which if it works, I would love to extend to I'll have to extend to our good friend the Hunter as we just kind of collapse through those floors, but let me actually roll to make sure that works first.
Yeah.
12.
12.
Damn.
Beautiful.
Fine.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're able to shield your force gloves go out. Gauntlets. I like gauntlet. Call them that. Right? Sounds fancy. You're able to create this energy shield around y'all, really helping to minimize any bumps and bruises y'all take, and are also able to extend it out enough to keep the Hunter safe as well. Lady Paladin, you're again, Minotaur's over here. He's like, yeah. And then I blah 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 blah, and you just hear this enormous crash, rumble, everything shaking, and then he goes, whoa, I knew something was gonna go down tonight. And he just takes off at a sprint.
Jane, I'll follow to see where it was, what's happening.
Yeah, you follow the two of you round a corner, and maybe you see there's just a massive hole in the building, and in the floor as well. And then like on the floor right beneath you, like there's kind of like hole up here, hole down there. Underneath you, like a 1 story down, you see this wrecked vehicle that has crashed through, and it's currently being you see, I guess these two, Bramble and Cosmos, are kind of getting out of, I'm assuming y'all are exiting the vehicle, but you get there pretty soon right after it crashes. And the Minotaur just sort of starts screaming, "Intruders!"
Is anybody
An
okay?
old nerd.
Is everybody is there any life there? Because she's still a hero.
Yeah.
We're okay, I think.
Okay.
No worries. I have a key card. I'm supposed to be here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the program.
That's great. Let's get you out of this. And then she basically like rips the helicopter door open so that people can
Mhm.
easily come out.
Yeah.
It's like, are you sure everybody is okay?
And that's where
Oh
you're
shit,
like,
where's
well,
Pyro?
Pyro's is Pyro in the rubble or in the vehicle still? Because I
In the
tied
rubble.
I tied
Yeah.
her down.
Yeah. No, the wreck snapped her out of her restraints, or the seatbelt you made, and she's not in sight.
Oh no.
We're missing someone.
Oh, hey, pal.
Adin?
You remember me?
I think so. It has been a while since I've seen you, so please forgive me. Ven, right?
Yeah, hold on a second. Apparently we can't hear my mic, which doesn't make
Oh, no.
sense because you all can hear me, right?
Yeah.
What about probably fucking Zoom. Hold on. Yep, Zoom turned me down. That's what it was. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. She's like, "Yeah, it's me." So you remember that mission we were on? Pyro was here and now isn't. So we gotta like find them.
I'm pretty good at finding people too, coincidentally. The whole hunter, one sec. I'd like to unleash my powers again.
Ooh.
To use my supernatural senses,
Mhm.
which I feel is like the energy thing. So it's like I like touch a surface something and kind of like release energy, and it's like feedback loop. I like get pings.
Cool. Yeah.
So I will.
This is awesome.
Can I use one from the team pool?
Yeah, definitely looking at like pulling rubble and trying to find.
Yeah. If someone has we'll say Bramble's helping by clearing some of the debris and stuff that gets rid of like interference. We'll say.
Cool. Then that's a 7.
Mm-hmm.
It can just be temporary. You can tell me how it's temporary or unstable.
I'd say by it being temporary, you're only able to reach out because of like Bramble's definitely helping, but all of the rubble is like creating like like barriers you have to push through, like a lot of extra layers, right? So you're only able to like say push it out a few floors, like maybe like 4, like 2 up, 2 down, and like out of way. But you're not able to sense Pyro and anywhere there. So wherever she is, it's further away than that.
I'm like, no one freak out. So I can't find her. She could just be really.
Of course you can't. I'll do it. Whatever. I'll figure this out. And Cosmos seems like different.
Okay.
I don't know that that any of the team has really seen them like this, except maybe when they first arrived on the planet being pursued by those, shadow things. Like this is, they're all tense, a little on edge, and very much like avoiding looking at like anyone really. And it's just kind of like, whatever, this is fine. This is nothing here is right. You people have terrible technology. And did I also do an unleash roll?
What are we trying to do?
And I would like to well, let me see if it works first. 6, 8. Okay, so that's an 8.
Mhm.
So she like reaches a hand out and disappears into this little pocket dimension that she has and pulls out like some sort of um, extendo rod that is specifically made for poking through rubble to find people.
What?
I'm assuming
Could be
I don't
like-
have any. Well, maybe yeah. I'm assuming I don't have any more success than the hunter just did on account of it was equally mixed.
Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah, you're able to get the object fine. Would you rather take a condition or have it be a temporary or unstable effect?
I'm gonna take a condition because this is like they were just kind of starting to be friends, especially now since there's this new person just around, where they were able to kind of like unite in their distaste.
Right on. I would
think I'm gonna
maybe-
mark.
oh, you go. Yeah.
I was gonna say, let's do guilty.
Okay.
Just because they hit their friend with a car,
No, absolutely.
which is like,
And yeah, similar to Hunter's efforts, you just kind of start getting a bit frustrated because you're not able to, you're able to pull rubble away, but you can't really find Pyro anywhere. And then yeah, you start feeling maybe guilty from the car hit, but also that now where's Pyro? Mhm.
Not that this isn't important. Are you Lady Paladin? Sorry, it's been a crazy. You're like
Yes.
from like one of the. Okay, your dad
6.
your dad isn't here, is he?
Oh no, he's traveling right now.
Good.
Is everything okay? Who's missing?
no, why are we just standing here chatting? We should.
Bramble
keep
is not.
moving.
Bramble is currently still like pulling out rubble with like her bare hands because she can't generate any vines right now, and like they're bloody. Like she's been just constant, like has not stopped moving, and at this point is like crying.
Hey, wait, are you okay? What's...
No, I'll be fine when we find Pyro and they're
Well-
okay.
Okay, between me and Cosmos, I don't think Pyro's on this floor. So we should go to a different floor and look.
Without even like saying anything, she finally does shoot a vine out and starts like climbing down to the next floor through a window.
As you go, the Minotaur sort of just watched all of this, and he's like, "Where do you think you're going?"
Fuck off, Biff, and she continues.
Which is
I-
And he looks at Lady Paladin.
What?
He goes, restrain them. We need to question these trespassers. I've had enough of this.
Fucking try
trespass.
it, please.
I thought they were supposed to be here. Trespassers.
They don't look like they're
I hope
supposed to
She
be
has
here
a
to me.
card.
I hold a security card.
They're,
He,
they're,
like-
he-
Mm.
they're supposed to be here. They just entered in a most unconventional way.
I mean, the shit's crazy out there.
Yeah.
Let's see, Thursday. He looks at the key card suspiciously, and then Bramble, you still have your busted up like little one or small wonders vest, right? Are you like currently?
Yeah, I put it on
Wearing
when
it.
I put it on once we got here because I knew that
Oh, yeah.
like that we were gonna cause trouble and that it would be the easiest way to get out of trouble.
Mhm. He looks not thoroughly convinced, but a little frustrated. He's like frustrated. And he's like, "What is all this then? How'd you end up wrecking my building?"
Your building?
Well, my sister's building.
Okay, there it is. Of course, it's your sister's. Listen,
Her
We're
name's on the
supposed to-
deed.
we're trying to find a hero that's part of the program. Your program and your building. Do you want to be liable or do you want to help?
He hears the word liable, and he's been told several times by his lawyers. I mean, like he's definitely one that always ends up making the problems worse. So he's like, hmm. It's like, fine, we'll split up. I'll look for your friend this way. You all, and he looks at Lady Paladin. He says, "You radio me as soon as you find something," and then like start just like bouldering off.
Jesus, is he always like that? Said a Lady Paladin.
Yeah.
Phew.
Yep.
You can
Grumpy
call me
old man.
the hunter.
Nice to meet you. Jane.
Oh,
Lady
oh,
Paladin is a really long name.
yeah, cool. I won't be sharing my outside of work name, but that's nice.
Well, it's kind of hard to not
Yo, I mean,
share.
your house was on MTV like last week, so
Yeah, so it's kind of hard not to keep that a secret. You know,
no, I get it.
it's a family thing. But Lady Paladin is such a long name. Just call me
Mhm.
Jane.
Jane, sounds good. This is Cosmos. They don't like me, but that's okay.
And Cosmos is already just hey, and then we'll head down the hallway, I guess, to keep looking, or are we heading down a floor, up a
Van's
floor?
too out
down
of
a
her
floor?
brain right now. Like, she's gone through a window. Like, going through the hall would have been easier, but Bramble's not
Probably.
thinking straight.
So this
Uh,
pyro person that's missing, what's going on?
I don't know. I was here. You know, we're all here to meet up. And something knocked their car out of the sky, so I caught it, as you do, and here we are. I'm guessing pyro fell out. Like, wear your seatbelts.
That sounds like a terrible time for them.
As you mentioned, falling out of the sky, the other hovercraft, the one containing the remaining members of the Young Wonders, the Icarus's
Uh-oh.
outfit, is still up there. But
God damn it.
you hear like sort of a commotion from up there, and as you look up, it looks like Icarus has returned, but he's attacked his own team. Like he's like out of control, just like bursts of energy. He's flown through their vehicle, and
I guess kind
Oh,
of point.
Janet's in trouble.
I just kind of
So
point.
sad.
I'm guessing that's what's going on.
Okay. I'm very confused. But hey, if you're supposed to be here, we'll just go look around for your friend and see if we can find them.
Cool. Do you mind?
ignore that. Please.
Do you mind if I find the power box on this floor?
Why?
I have an idea to find pyro. They need more juice.
And you would need the power box for that juice. Is this something that you're allowed to do?
Are you allowing me to do it?
Ooh.
You know what? As long as you don't take too much.
Sick. I'll be going to find the power box. Please, you are free to scene swipe.
I think your previous kind of like search or whatever gave you an idea of where it's at, so you know where you're headed. Does everyone go with?
Yeah.
So it's like, there's like a utility room somewhere on the not ruined part of this building, and you're able to get through. Like, if the door's locked, but it's not a problem, kind of thing, and then there's just a big
I'm such a strong lady.
breaker box, power box kind of situation there.
Yeah, I just open it and punch into these wires, and I would like to unleash my powers. I want to absorb a bunch of juice and then like see with my supernatural senses everywhere. I want to when you're playing a video game and you're like, you map sync like the new area, I want to map sync
Absolutely.
the building, essentially.
No, I totally love this. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so stay with me here. As a Yanis, one of my moves is the mask. has my identity. I choose a label. Blah blah blah. Once per session, I can affirm my heroic or secret identity to switch my mundane with my mass label.
Okay.
Can this like way out there idea of all doing all this to hunt someone down be affirming my heroic identity to switch my role from my mundane?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sick. All right, everybody, let's find somebody. $13.
Amazing. Yeah, this is a, it's exactly as you described it. You're able to siphon exactly the amount of energy that you need. Like the building doesn't even, like the lights don't even dim, or anything. Like it's like not even noticed, but you get enough that you are able to map the entire building. We're talking, top to bottom, and it even unveils or reveals to you floors that people probably don't know exist. Like this building goes deep down, like further than is public knowledge. And somewhere in one of those sub levels, you spot Momo or Pyro, Momo player, Pyro character, and it seems like they're being restrained by two of those security bots that you saw outside, but down in there.
Okay, that happens, and I think it's like there's like steam coming off me, and I like sit down. I'm like, okay. I know our pyros. I'm gonna text the other people that were here earlier.
One moment, I have a backup plan, and my backup plan did not work. I wasn't thinking about the fact that it would resize everything.
Hotel Wi-Fi be like that.
Yep. One moment, if you're watching, you will have to wait a second. Oh no, this free entertainment is not working out.
I think this is very entertaining. It's
there
like
we go.
Agreed.
Fun little puzzle.
There we go. Backup plan enacted. Everyone can see everybody.
Cool.
So there you go.
So I think it's like I'm like there's like psst, and I text Bramble. There's a super secret downstairs. That's where Pyro is. I did my best.
She gets the text and she's like, "Fuck." Ugh.
What?
She's downstairs.
Oh, great. She's like, of course she's fine. Punches
and then
stuff all
a
the
second text.
Let's go
bunch
downstairs.
of security bots.
Bunch of security bots.
If they're as old-fashioned as everything else is, here we'll be fine.
Right?
Damn.
Like, can you do an EMP?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Can you not do an EMP? Wait, do people here not have the ability to just do that yet?
Correct.
Oh my god, bummer. Okay, yeah, sure.
Not just like an app on your phone.
I learned.
You don't wake up and do a classic EMP
during a Honey Heist game. Nala goes, "Wait, what's an EMP? Where I'm from, that's an English muffin pizza."
Oh man! Now I want one.
It's one of my favorite quotes ever. Oh my god, so funny. Anyway,
I love the idea that there's you have an English muffin pizza so often that you can't say English muffin pizza. Like, look, I need my EMP right now.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, maybe we can like take him out with an EMP or something. Like, yeah, that's not something I can do, but
you could try a tree MP.
Bye. Goodbye.
Tree MP.
Good night, everybody.
Off camera, I'm trying to head towards them, but people don't have to wait for me. So
Yeah, no doubt. I'd say y'all are able to,
I guess there's a hole in the building, huh? I just jumped down the hole to them.
reconverge. Yeah.
I'm gonna say we can just hop in there.
You'll have all probably figured out, because of the crash, like there's some alerts going on, fire alarm kind of situation. The elevators have been shut down. So it's kind of a walking process to get down, but you can see from the hole, and also just like looking out these windows, right? At this point, you can tell that the building's being evacuated, right? Which is causing even more chaos down below with the protests happening. Like, people are leaving the building and getting in there and kind of almost seems like not roughed up, but at least harassed, and then there's still like some sort of scuffle happening in the air between this out of control Icarus and his team, but that's keeping them occupied, we'll say. Y'all get down to about the ground floor, and the evacuation, people are like crowding to get out. They're not really sure which exits to take because they're all being locked in by these protests, but there doesn't seem, you're not really seeing any way to get any further downstairs from here, as of yet.
Anyone got a way to dig? There's stuff down here.
Oh, I guess no, never mind. I guess Hunter, your scan would have told you they're like maintenance, or I guess elevators that would go all the way down, but they're currently shut off, and there's also like a set of like stairwells that are like hidden off, or like back that would go down that way.
Cosmos, are you like good with technology here?
Are you making fun of me? Is this a joke?
No, it's a question.
That's cool.
Question.
I was gonna say, yeah. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good at technology. Yeah. What? Why?
Cool. And I go over to like these that looks like a wall, and I just pry it open. This elevator will take us down.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta turn it back on.
I knew this was here. Cool. Thank you.
I mean, it's okay if you didn't.
No, I did. I knew I could.
It's not a contest. Like, you do stuff I can't do, and we all have superpowers.
I'm not saying it's a contest, because I mean, obviously, if it was a contest, it wouldn't be a contest, I'm gonna the elevator. And I guess I'll roll again to unleash my powers and reach hand in the pocket dimension and use my special old school elevator calibrator.
You just pull out an
Guys,
elevator
how
key.
fun.
Look at you. Yeah, let's unleash.
My great-great-grandma.
That's a bunch of twos.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be a 2 and then a 2 plus a 2. 6.
6? Can I help?
That's a 6.
How are we?
Please.
We still have one in the team pool, I
You
believe.
can just take the one in the team pool.
So what do we? So yeah, someone can help by using a point, or Cosmos, you could try to use a point selfishly and shift one of your labels.
I just want
Or-
to help. Like,
I think How would he?
I think-
how would we?
I think you pull out this thing and you're like putting it in to us what is like a normal electrical outlet and not the elevator panel. And I'm like, hey, that whatever that device is, that looks
Yeah,
dope as shit.
it's very dope. Thank you.
That panel is the one that we use here. I'm sure that's what you use at home. We're like not advanced, remember? So we use the one with the
Right.
numbers.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Because of you're not so.
Yeah. We use the
I'll try this one. Yeah.
Yeah, we use the boring number one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that totally helps get it. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love this so much. Yeah.
Thanks. That was helpful. Good for you. And she'll give you like a very just like punch on the shoulder. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank-
I don't make poison, right? Like that's not my moveset. I have no.
I just don't understand why you would appear an event if you're not going to poison people. Literally, what other reason is there to be an event if you're not going to poison people?
That's that
It's-
that projection thing that people do.
It's
Oh, is that this?
It's just a good vantage point. You can see a lot. People can't like they don't like look in vents for people.
Mm-hmm.
I can fit in them.
You bring up an interesting point. And so as like the elevator arrives, I think Cosmos is like in a whole different, like having like a, you can use vents for other things.
Real quick, since your roll was a 7, Cosmos, would you like to take another condition, or are we gonna make this a temporary or unstable effect?
Yeah, is it
Please make the elevator
temporary
unstable.
like yeah, I like the elevator's here, but your old fashioned technologies, we should move quickly.
Yeah, your use, your one, we'll say you're gonna get one use out of this elevator, and like whatever you do is gonna fry some circuits, so where it's gonna be just stuck on whatever floor you take it to.
I push the button that is the right floor because I
Remember,
I map synced.
Yeah, yeah, you do a little mental math or whatever. You're like, is this me for down? And then you hit it.
I think every time I
Um,
like stare into like where is she? And I stare into middle distance, and like a
Mhm.
viewer image sees me staring at the building, like back into like taking it apart like a skeleton, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
the button that says W apparently.
Oh yeah, yeah, it totally does. It's like the private floor for
Wellington
the
floor.
Wellington. Yeah. It's a slow descent. The elevator shakes a couple of times maybe on the way there. But it's like really well lit, like really bright fluorescence in there. And we'll say the interior is mirrored for no good reason.
The
But
elevator.
yeah.
I think after like as we're like going, I kind of like walk like take a few steps back away from Cosmos next to
Mhm.
Ramble, who feels like they're probably like hanging back. And I'm like, hey, are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Let's just get them out of there.
Yeah, no, we will. What happened? I'm sorry I wasn't there to help. You look really shaken
Just so you
up.
know, I'm taking notes on all of this for as soon as Pyro's back.
The fucker up there was messing with us, and I threw Pyro because we thought it would be cool and that it would work, and it worked sort of. And she got really hurt, and it was my fault. And then I tried to like tie them into the chair, and now I'm wondering like if I hadn't done that, would they have been able to like brace themselves and not get thrown out?
But
Well,
I
actually,
think
it's actually worse to brace yourself in a crash because you get more hurt.
also, I don't know if you remember this, but I hit them with a car. Not
Yeah,
on purpose,
except that
obviously
was
I
also
didn't-
my fault because I broke the fucking hovercraft. So
I'm a pretty good driver, though. So
you are a good driver, but you can't drive a vehicle that I broke.
I mean, it sounds like you guys were under a lot of duress and stress up there. I don't think anyone should feel bad about anything that happened. I think the fact you're all alive shows how how skilled everyone here is.
Yeah. What's the plan?
Well, there's a bunch of robots, and there's some real overworked, stressed technician with an iPad who's working with them right now. I told him to get a pizza, so he might be distracted. But if you don't want your whole shit blown just yet, I recommend not immediately fighting them. And I was trying to find a different way to disrupt them.
Right.
I can get the robots to bring her here.
It's true.
That,
I mean, the fact
that
that
would be cool.
took her is probably not great, right? Unless they think they're helping because she's in the program and she got hurt.
I wouldn't. They
Is
don't.
Pyro conscious right now?
I don't know if you
GM?
would know. Could I tell that? When I got
She
like a
wasn't
snapshot of the
when you got
building?
your snapshot. She was not.
No.
Oh, then. Yeah, this is extra sketchy. Yeah, let me just. Yeah, and I would like to try. Let's see. So we're still outside the room.
Yeah, I'd say at this point the elevator doors are like opened and you've come in and it's pretty nefarious sub basement. You know,
If you weren't aware, you're in a bad guy place.
yeah, it
Def
says it.
Alair.
But there doesn't seem to be anyone or bot like monitoring. It's like they're probably not expecting anyone to even come down here. So it's kind of like darkish hallway that goes a bit and then like splits in a couple of directions is sort of what you see so far.
Okay. So do you know which direction she is?
I can try and figure it out. Can I use my move straight up creeping?
Yeah.
I roll
moves.
when I scope out a person or place, I roll plus mundane. I got a 9. On a 7 to 9, I can ask 1.
Yeah.
So I will ask, what happened here recently is like trying to scope out like from my snapshot to like where they could have gone, look for like if Pyro woke up and like kicked a chunk out of the wall or like that kind of stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, absolutely.
Real
So
detective.
you can totally you start examining, looking around, using your senses even to get a better picture of what has happened down here. And you definitely see there's like footprints that you can detect, right? They don't really have, they're not human, right? Like whatever kind of mechanical human like, but you can tell they're different enough that these were where these things, and then like you can kind of see some drag marks. It looks like Pyro's feet were dragging around the floor as she was like pulled up and then to the left, and you can kind of follow that a ways, and then you do see signs of some sort of a scuffle, we'll call it. There is indeed a piece of the wall missing, which is pretty rough because the walls down here are concrete. That's a thing. Yeah. Right. They're not. It's not very gussied up down here like upstairs, right? A lot of wallpapers, marble walls, like real fancy ish upstairs. Down here, it's like very like straight to business and whatever. But there isn't a sign of Pyro where the fight happened, but you can still like it's still kind of further down this hall as you're creeping.
But is it just like it's just like the hallway just keeps going?
It goes and you can, I mean, you see where it ends, and it looks like to be a big, not a vault door, but like a secured door, like reinforced, but no guard or anything outside of it.
So how would you like me to deliver this news?
What?
Immediately?
So they took her over here, they're dragging her. I think she got up around here, and I point at the wall. Does that seem like her handiwork?
Yeah.
And then I think they knocked her back out, and everything ends at that door. I don't see anything there, but I mean, there's definitely something there.
Okay.
Hey, Cosmos, do you mind if I talk to Bramble for a second? Like super quick. Obviously, we're in like the middle of the whole thing, but
Bramble, are you okay with this?
Yeah, whatever.
Leave room for the Holy Spirit. And just like step back around the wall.
She's
Yeah, I was
like,
like,
do you even know what that means, Cosmos?
I saw it on some sort of poster for my Christian Minecraft server.
You play Minecraft? Would that be fun or horrible as a...
Minecraft transcends time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I go around the corner and I think I take my mask off to talk to you. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm really sorry how this is going. I'm sorry that this is how this is happening. This has been... It's like good to see you, but it seems like it's been a really bad day for you. And I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. I didn't text you ever. I told you about my whole thing and I freaked out. And that's not an excuse, but it's what happened. And I'd like the chance to get to know you as you are now. But it got really, like I told you, and then I was like, this will be great. And then I met this adult hero who had all this shit happen to him when people found out who he was, and like his aunt got killed, and I got really freaked out. And someone would try and hurt you, and I'm sorry.
That makes sense. I could have texted you, but like this happened one morning and my life has just kind of like spiraled into this, what it is now, really quickly. But yes, definitely want to get to know you, but right now we gotta save my friend.
No, absolutely.
Real quick, I feel like this sounds like a comfort or support someone. How are you
Sick.
feeling?
I was fishing for it.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say let's go ahead and roll because that seems like what's going on here.
Is it a
So let's
mundane, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fishing for it.
No, this is classic comfort and support. Yeah.
An 8.
Okay, so that's a hit. They hear you, and Bramble, you have the option if you open up here to mark potential clear condition or shift labels.
Okay.
I love this. This is great.
Let me take a look at my things. Wait, I don't have any current conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cosmos on the other hand.
I want to. I'm gonna mark potential. I don't want to. I like my labels where they are.
Righteous. I love
Don't
this.
tell the GM that.
Miguel, I trust Miguel to hurt me in all the best ways because they already have.
Yeah, I used to like say all that.
I think like you notice that like her eyeliner at the bottom is like runnier than it's supposed to be. And she's just like, yeah, cool. So yes, like let's hang out after all of this, but
Yeah, I just wanted to say it because I've been mostly alone, but I've run into people who like usually when there's a big door thing in the hallway, some shit goes down and you may not get a chance to say it. So I wanted to say it because I'll make sure you get out, Cosmos gets out, we won't leave Pyro behind, I won't let any of you get hurt.
okay. I wonder if Cosmos can like make a portal through that wall. Cause yeah, we don't have someone here who can like punch shit and break it open.
I mean, I'm kind of strong.
Okay. I watched Pyro like break a door that should not have been able to be broken. It fixed itself almost immediately after. But
I mean, I've never tried. Not that it's a contest, and she seems cool or whatever. But like, I don't know. I mean, a portal is more subtle, but
yeah, I think
I don't know. I work out, and she like flexes.
It's a little as you're flexing.
Impressive. But the portal's also quieter, which I think is subtlety might be the way
No,
to
absolutely.
go here.
No, yes, it's yes.
All right. Well,
Let's yeah. I put my mask back on. Yeah, let's hit it.
Okay. She goes back. Cosmos. How about a portal? Into the wall here. Could we like get through it that way?
And Cosmos straightens up like they weren't trying to listen to that whole conversation. Like, yeah, probably. Let me just well, again, like little pocket dimension into it as ideally a portal. I'm going to
I
unleash my
think,
powers.
yeah, I think
No?
you'd be able to use your
Yes.
powers to generate a portal. Like you wouldn't have to reach for like you could use
Yes,
your
yeah, that is a thing we've
dimensional
done before.
shifting. Yeah. So yeah, let's try to unleash to just kind of get through this.
That is a hang on. 8.
Okay. Yeah, you focus your gauntlets, your devices, and you start like forming this, do we want to mark another condition or call this a temporary or unstable effect before I get any further?
Yeah, let's mark a condition. Let's go.
Oof.
Go.
Okay, what are we doing? You have afraid and hopeless left.
I'm gonna say
Cosmos.
hopeless. I'm gonna say hopeless. Like this is like she is not quite as expressive as their dear friend Van, but is also sort of feeling like the weight of like I messed this part up, and now this person who I like cannot stand, but also, now miss is like we've tried XYZ and all of these things aren't working in this this portal that I've tried to pull up. I think they sense that they're doing it the wrong way the first time around, and like fix it, but that's enough to be like, this isn't gonna work. Like I'm not gonna be able to get us out. We've done all this for no reason, and go ahead and mark that hopeless.
Oh boy. Yeah, so you're feeling a little rough over this, but you're able to create this portal. It's like you get some resistance. Like you can tell there's some sort of technology embedded in this door that's like would normally be a countermeasure to an attempt like this, but you're a little too advanced for that. You're able to easily bypass it, right? Or counter the countermeasure, we'll say. And yeah, you're able to open up, and you look through, and this room there's like tubes and wires hanging around. There are a few of those robots in here, and as soon as the portal kind of like breaks through, all of them like shift their attention your way, to seeing all of you, and then behind them, strapped down to like an operating table kind of thing with like some monitoring devices and stuff attached to her is Pyro, and then but behind her, the wall, the far wall of this building, or not the building, of this room, is like an entire just like monitor, right? And on it you see an elderly woman's face, a very recognizable face of Wilhelmina Wellington herself, the original Lady Wonder, but digitized. And she's but also like kind of staring at your direction.
Does it look like they're like healing Pyro?
Unclear. I'd say, let me un momento, por favor. You'd be able to assess the situation if you'd like.
Okay. What do I roll with that? That's superior.
Maybe not 100%
Okay.
answer your question, but
No, it's superior.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's okay. Oh, yeah, 9.
Okay. So one questions you can ask. That gives you one ask. Okay. what here can I use to blink? What here is the biggest threat? What here is the greatest enemy, greatest danger? Sorry. In the greatest danger. Who here is most vulnerable? And how could we best end this quickly?
How can we best end this quickly? I want to get
Um,
my friend. I want to get the fuck out of here.
you scan around, you start like really quickly looking over this whole thing, and you notice one thing, that when the image of Lady Wonder moves her face, her eyes, like kind of like look, it's like kind of darting between you and your companions. The robots are as well. It's like they're like mimicking or being controlled through her. So it's obvious that she's running everything here. So the best, quickest way to end this, the best way to end it quickly would be to somehow sever that connection, right? Because these robots are almost like extensions of her limbs. You kind of getting that, like, you have extensions of yourself, albeit organic and tree-like. There's almost an affinity here that like she's using these things to like expand her own physical ability, her own space, her own consciousness. Who knows, right?
Okay.
Who knows why evil people do the things they do?
Can I see like the connection? Like the monitor, like is it connected into the wall somehow?
It is the wall. Like the whole wall is just one big, like it's like, the face of Oz kind of thing, or it's just like a big over like looming thing. And I'll even add one more, a little, we'll say there's something familiar about how you see Pyro, how they're set up in here, is that it's familiar because it's similar to some of the examinations that you had to undergo after your transformation by like the local authorities to make sure you weren't a danger, to by like medical teams, by the Wonder Institute themselves when they had to admit you to the program to like get the full grasp of your powers. So it seems like she's either being monitored or examined or something like that, but it doesn't look, it's not a great look, we'll say.
You said Lady Wonder isn't physically in the room, right? She's on that
Correct.
screen. Okay.
Correct.
Van's gonna turn to Cosmos and she's gonna be like, okay, so we need to take out that whole thing. I have one idea, and that's to just start yanking the shit. So do we just want to like cause some chaos right now?
You say cause some chaos, and in between you two, I start running towards the wall.
Well then, chaos it is.
You run towards the wall.
The wall that is a monitor.
Yeah, absolutely. All of the bots in the room sort of start to like put themselves between you and it and the wall. And as she like she begins to speak, but her voice doesn't come out of the wall. It comes out of like the voice boxes on all of the individual bots.
Oh yeah.
And she says, yeah. She says, not we won't be having any of that, dears. And the bots kind of like move your way. So let's go ahead and directly engage a threat, maybe.
Okay. I was sure.
Or do you want to try to? Or I guess no. Let me defer to you. Would you engage the bots, or would you try to like?
I'm trying to
avoid them to like go straight.
Yeah, like slip, duck,
okay,
like parkour around these boxes. Like I'm getting to this wall.
Absolutely. So then let's. I'll call it an unleash your powers to get through the whole mob of them safely without getting like yanked in and like beat up on a bit.
That's a 7.
Yeah. So would you like to mark a condition, or we treat this as an unstable or temporary? And I'll probably give you a preview. If we go unstable temporary, it'll just be temporary in that you've gotten through them, but they're gonna like turn around and come your way, if that helps you to say.
Yeah, sure, they can chase me.
Yeah. No,
absolutely. So I am like get Pyro. Essentially, is like the like I like look back and like do the head thing to Bramble and Cosmos to Pyro as all the bots start like coming towards me.
Yeah, totally. So you get their attention for sure. And you know, all of us. It seems like you hear, you know, they just they're moving your way, and this is caught created an opening for Cosmos and Bramble for you two. Now Pyro is unguarded, we'll say, as all the bots are preoccupied trying to catch the hunter, but not being successful. As of yet.
I think that that Bramble is going to start yanking cords. Just yanking cords, not really knowing what she's doing because she's not in the least bit techie, but just starts like yanking things.
No, absolutely. Yeah, and you're able to do this quickly enough that you get anything that Pyro's been attached to, not attached. You just like, it takes you just a few seconds and you've freed her.
And she's still unconscious.
She's still, yeah. We'll say she's unconscious, but she seems to be kind of coming to a little bit, you
Okay.
know, like dazed, maybe a little out of it. As you hear from the bots, no, my research.
Fuck your research. And
Oh,
going to
snap.
start pulling those cords as well on the machines in here, like the whatever is connecting the
You're just grabbing just anything.
anything and just
To wreck it.
yanking with the vines.
Okay. Yeah, we don't even have to roll anything. You're just unleashing your vines are going everywhere. You're pulling down stuff. The lights are beginning to flicker a bit, and you can see like the monitor is as well, like something, you know, is going on there. Cosmos, what are you up to here?
I think, and this could be a terrible idea, and if it is a terrible idea, perhaps
Do
it could be
it.
called a foolhardy action.
Do it.
I want to just kind of gently tuck Pyro into my little pocket dimension, just like I'm gonna move her out of the way until we can come get her later. I don't think I've ever put any like sentient being in there, so hopefully, you know, it's probably fine.
Are you
And
Janet from The Good Place putting them inside
she won't
your
like given
gut?
like space.
You're void.
So
Okay.
let's see. Yeah, that is. I would love to do that. And also call it a foolhardy action because she doesn't know if this is gonna work. She's kind of like, I want to get her out of the way. Which would then I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of this insecure thing because that I need to start clearing some conditions so I don't have to stop playing.
Okay. I do like foolhardy actions.
So that's an unleash your powers, I guess, right?
Yes. Yeah, we'll call
Oh,
it
that's a bummer because that hopeless condition is a -2, so that's a 4.
that. Ooh,
Oh, I'm gonna murder Pyro. So sorry.
go
So
ahead and
sorry.
mark potential.
I will do that.
How much is in the team pool? I can't
I-
help. There's no way it can help you if your pocket dimension.
You can't fix a 4.
Yeah. So no, you're able to. I'm gonna say you're able to stash Pyro. But what happens is you maybe like hit like a redial, or like, you know, maybe like in a kind of like, you know, you're in a hurry and on your little device you hit like one of your favorites, right, on your
Star
shortcuts, and
69.
it doesn't actually put Pyro in your pocket dimension, but instead, as you're kind of closing, you know, it's like you open the portal, she goes through, you close it up. As it's closing, you realize she's on that planet where you snagged your Anura space pirate friend, not the professor friend who helped you build the thing, but the other Anura alien who you saved from that scrap when her ship just got destroyed, and you pulled her in.
I mean,
And-
as she's watching this portal, she's like, oh, fuck, wait. Oh. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, what? So you've got let's go back to the hunter real quick. You're kind of bobbing and weaving.
Yes. Dip, duck, and dodging. They're coming for me.
Mhm.
I mean, I am not deterring from like getting to the wall that is monitor. I want to get to that if that means that if they like they're smart, like they corner me or whatever, but I'm trying to like get there.
I think-
that is
I think you've gotten there. Like
Okay.
your role was good. That like you're able to like they're definitely like pursuing you. Like you've got their attention, but you've gotten to the wall and you're there and you've got some time to act before they actually get on you.
I look up.
Mhm.
You are supposed to be helping people, so I'm gonna give you one chance to tell me what the fuck was going on down here.
She looks down. You just see, well, my specimen's gone. And you better watch your back. And then the screen just goes dark and then the robots just sort of like deactivate.
Well, and I take my phone out of center pocket.
Uh-huh.
Got it on tape.
Oh, that's awesome. That's me saying.
Told you she was the bad guy.
Yeah, okay, my world's kind of really fucked right now. We need to leave. We need to leave. We need to leave. We need to not be here.
Correct. Let's get out of here.
Where's Pyro?
She's safe. We should go. I'll get her back. I can get her back. But we should go. Let's go. She's safe. It's fine.
Okay.
Message that footage to Glitch. Here's the number.
Yeah, sure.
Do it now before they get in your phone and delete it. Let's go.
Yeah, I start doing it, and I'm like, I'm gonna find you guys a way out because I can get back in civies. They don't know who I am. You two are going to be highly wanted. So let me find you an air duct.
Cool.
Slip out through the air ducts.
Yeah, Pyro does one of these.
I love
Not
this.
Pyro. Cosmos is like, ah.
Yeah. So as you're able to start exiting.
We
as
should
you
poison
do,
some people while we're in here.
you're in the air ducts. Yes. The building kind of start even down here. You start feeling kind of like a rumble, a shaking. A plot appropriate amount of time later, you exit the building. Right, maybe like you pop out of a vent, like it pops you onto the alley. This building's like on fire in several spots. And you're able to look up just in time to see Icarus like crashing into it himself. But Bramble will say you're the one that catches this, we'll say, right? And as he's not like crashing, he's like flying purposefully into the building, and in one hand, like in front of him, like he has Goldenrod, so it's almost like he's like crashing her into it, and then he has her staff in his other hand, and it seems to be like fueling him almost. And then they just wreck, and then just like a huge explosion happens above y'all, and that's where we're gonna end.
Shit.
Chaos.
That's a lot.
You got a long night because I'm not gonna leave a building blowing up with civilians around. Damn, you got a long night. Thought I was
They're
going home.
fine. They're fine.
No.
Cosmos, all right.
Civilians are like super resilient. I mean, you people have survived here with like no EMPs at all on your phone.
Can't even. It's not even in your app store.
You still have an app store?
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. This has been issue 4. We do issues around here of Age of Wonder, a Masks actual play. I have been your GM, Miguel. Let's go. I'll just do my outro, I guess. You can find me on the internet at Miguel_Clasico, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, etc., where I really just retweet things that people smarter than me have said. I have a couple things coming up. Our final episode of this cycle of Age of Wonder coming up next in a week. So, please come check us back out. And then this Wednesday, I'll be also here on TTRPG doing a lovely playtest of Emerald Templars, a game that I believe is still on. You can still back on Kickstarter. Really exciting stuff. I did. You should too. It's great. I'm very excited for that playtest, but I'll let our players outro themselves as well. How about Izzy?
Hello, I'm Izzy. Thanks for hanging out. You can find me on Twitter mostly. I don't really go anywhere else. Twitter, Z_Mist, Mr. the Y because fantasy. I'm on a podcast on Wednesdays called Pod Against the Machine. If you want to search that, it's on all the pod places. And then some other things that they're coming up. Go on the Twitter. I have a better idea of all of my goings-ons there. It's basically Twitter.
Those tweets. Alrighty, and our super thank you to our lovely guest Austin for joining us.
Hey, I'm Austin. I am Sailor Scott Austin on Twitter, where you can find me. That's at Sailor SCT Austin. You can find me later tonight. The final episode of Transplanar Arc 5 will be airing, which I'm in, and I'm on there every other Saturday. So this Saturday, and then in 2 more Saturday, and you just follow the rotation from there, and that's how you know when I'm on. Every Wednesday, you can find my podcast, Secret Histories and Nerd Mysteries, the Secret Histories and Nerd Mysteries, wherever you get podcasts. Our most recent episode was on McDonald's Land. We record tomorrow for a different episode, but I can't tell you what it's on because it's always a secret from Brenda. So it's my turn to do a topic, and then Brenda does a topic. I don't know. And that's the whole spiel. You can find me Mondays on Friends Who Roll Dice, playing Mind and the Martyr. And I am a TTRPG. I am a game writer and designer, podcaster, TTRPG performer, player, lover, and friend. My most recent game is Deimos Academy. That's all done. There's a Kickstarter. I'm a writer on Emerald Templars, which is still in Kickstarter. I didn't design it, but I'm a writer on it. And I have a few other projects that aren't formally announced yet that are locked behind the powerful magics of NDAs. So hit me up on Twitter. Let's tell some stories.
And take us away, Nikki.
Oh, right. I am Nikki. I am the educator. I'm an educator, streamer, producer here at the show. I can be found everywhere as Halfling_Nikki online. And I am doing a Donors Choose for my classroom. You can contribute. There's a little tiny URL in the link if you can help out. Coming up on the channel. So super pumped for the Emerald Templars Creator Showcase. The cast for that is a group of really awesome GMs who will be playing in that. So really excited to have D'Angelo on the channel and to showcase his game. We have coming up on May 23rd a Monster Care Squad one-shot with Glyza and an all AAPI cast, and that's going to be super cute. Definitely check that out. On the last Sunday of the month, we'll have our talk show, and this month's guests are Connie from Transplanar and their partner C also from Transplanar, and we are so excited. That's going to be super fun. We are going to raid Fawn and Games, so make sure when we head over there that you click refresh so that it counts towards their viewer numbers. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week for Age of Wonder season finale.